She said, "Becky, should I start a blog?" And this is a very common homeschool thought because homeschoolers are at home with their kids and there is this creeping almost guilt about not being able to contribute financially to the household. And so a lot of homeschoolers think, well, I'll just start a blog and then I will be able to bring in measurable income into the house. And I want to speak to, if you're thinking about starting a blog today, it may be a good idea for you. However, right now at the time of this video, it is high tide and it is 2023. And I would encourage you to consider starting a YouTube channel instead and leaning into your expertise in the homeschool arena. Where I'm at in the homeschool journey is I'm at the end. 25 years of homeschooling, 5 kids successfully through homeschool, creating workshops like the 3 stages of homeschool, that launching like free classes and coaching and mentorships. I can clearly see all 3 stages of homeschool because not only have my kids successfully made it through, but I've been coaching homeschool families for over a decade now. So I have very clear strings and anchors into each of those seasons. But you may have a different area of passion. You may be an expert in pincher skill development, doing things with your kids that build fine motor skills, or working with kids that have special needs or learning disabilities. You may be the wizard of hands-on crafts and activities, or how to bring STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics into your household, how to thrive as a homeschooler if you are raising an artist, a ballerina, a boater, a rower, etc. So if you're toying with the idea of starting a blog, I'm going to encourage you to take out a piece of paper and first fill your paper with everything that you're passionate about. Think about those topics that if you turned on a camera right now and you recorded a video for your best friend, what could you talk about without doing any research and with anything more than just 10 seconds of, wait, let me think about this for a second. Okay, I'm ready. And now whatever that topic is, you could talk about for half an hour to an hour without taking a deep breath, because you love it, because you're so experienced in it, or because it's impacted your life in such a way. Fill up that piece of paper with those ideas and then put it away and go walk on the beach and do things like explore the driftwood, or go to the museum and look at the bugs or the paintings, or go visit your mom or your best friend. Let that list marinate. Come back to it a day or 3 later with a colored marker and circle the top 5 things on that piece of paper. What are they? Do you see a theme? Do you see an obvious connection? My 20-year-old, almost 20-year-old yesterday, he's working on this new idea, which I won't tell you what it is, but he was basically saying, okay, it surrounds marine biology. He's like, Mom, you know those Venn diagrams with the circles? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, draw a circle and write marine biology in the middle, because that's his area of passion. I said, okay. He goes, now draw another circle and think of something else that you're passionate about, like art. Draw another intersecting circle and add something else that you're passionate about, like mathematics or dance. These are all his words, or cooking. And watch where the circles interact, because you can touch any subject from different perspectives. Can you tell that he was raised by me as a brainstormer, as a cross-curricular thinker? He said, once you have these intersecting circles of ideas, you'll start to see what you uniquely bring to the table. Okay, if anybody wants a coaching call with my Sam about science and tech, let me know and I will connect you. He's still very inexpensive because he's still saving for school, but he is willing to coach you. I also have another kid that's willing to talk to you about how to survive dyslexia. Same kind of thing. Inexpensive coaching calls, but they would be glad to do it. So anyway, if you are expecting to start a blog tomorrow and make thousands of dollars in September or October or before the end of the year, I want you to know it's a hard journey, and I don't want you to get hung up. You don't need a special website. You don't need a fancy logo. You don't need fancy catchphrases. What you need is an audience. What you need are people that hear you and they feel like they're seen. Like, wow, how is it that Bekki knows exactly what it is I'm feeling at this moment in time? I get emails like that all the time from people that have either watched my coaching, been a part of my webinars, or watched a YouTube channel, watched a YouTube video, or received one of my emails, and they're like, how did you know I was struggling with this right now? So you need an audience, you need to build an audience, but I want you to get past your fear of video and consider leaning into something like a YouTube channel, because this is a YouTube world. This is a video world. Yes, people read, but more people are binge watching videos. And when they fall in love with you, then they watch everything that you record out there. So if you're toying with a blog, I get it. I have a blog. If you're toying with Pinterest accounts, I get it. I have Pinterest. If you're toying with building classes, I get it. I do that as well. But the best, fastest impact that you can do right now, if you have nothing to start with, is to first do your brainstorm. Come up with your 5 interconnecting ideas of things that you could talk about all day. Then if you want help brainstorming, let me know, because that's actually one of my secret sauce powers. I love it. I listen and ask questions until I go, oh, there they are, right there. Boom, boom, boom. I just did that this past week with another of my homeschool moms, and I'm so excited to watch what she does in the future. So let me know if that's something that you want. My coaching is a little bit more expensive than my son's, but I am available for you. So have you ever considered doing a blog? Do you have a blog? Feel free to link it below. And then be constructive critics for each other. Be positive, right? Look at each other's blogs, look at each other's channels, and give positive feedback. If you find somebody that resonates with you, then interact with them online, right? And I'm out here on the beach 6 days a week right now while my son rows, recording and creating content for you as homeschoolers, because it's so needed for people to be real and transparent without, hey, buy this worksheet, hey, do this curriculum, hey, I think you should do XYZ. But just sharing the real journey of what it means to launch kids in life as a homeschooler. And so when you like, when you subscribe, when you comment, when you share, these things go a long way to help inspire somebody that's a creative out here, either on YouTube or on a blog or something. So let me know what you think. Are you interested in the idea of starting something as a homeschool parent from home to earn extra money? And if so, what is that? And do you need help brainstorming those ideas? Let me know in the links below. And if you watched this far, you can reach me at abetterwaytohomeschool@gmail.com, and you can put coaching please, and then in the email, let me know what you need help with. I think that's it. Have a wonderful day. Should you start a homeschool blog? Maybe. But I would love to see you start a YouTube channel that talks about how you homeschool a 4-legged child that loves to ride a unicycle and study pelicans, because there are people out there just like you. Have a good day.